Alright, let's play some Inside Pitch Advanced. Going to play a 2025 game. This is St. Louis and Minnesota. Cardinals won it for real 5-3. It's going to be Lopez for the Twins and Gray for the Cardinals. And let's just get going. Ballpark has no adjustments in Busch Stadium. Zeros all the way across. Wallner set to lead off against Gray. Gray can face 24 batters. And I think that's all we need to know to get started. And here's a K chance, righty, and that's going to be a strikeout. 1 out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Bring up Carlos Correa. And there's a K plus, but it's going to miss. It's going to be a 19, and there's no change in the ballpark, so the 20 actually misses the strikeout. And there's a line in the second, 2 out. Bring up Buxton. This is a K that's going to work, though. This is a strikeout, so he gets 2 out of the 3.
And a miss. He struck him out.
And we go bottom 1, Nootbaar leading it off against Pablo Lopez, who can face only 22 batters. So we will be getting bullpen. There was a lot of bullpen in the actual game. Here's a possible error on the throw. Nobody's on, so let's see. There's just a fly to center. Just take a quick look. Yeah, Twins used looks like 5 pitchers, and the Cardinals used 6 in the actual game. Both starters only went 5 innings. Of course, it was the beginning of the season as well. So Contreras will bat 1 out, nobody on. But as we know in modern baseball, you don't go very far. Here's a K plus, and obviously with a 1, that's going to be a strikeout. 2 out for Brendan Donovan. And walk chance, but that's going to miss. And there's a pop to short, so we go top 2. Larnack will bat against Gray. And question marks, lefty, and too big. And there is a star 4, fly to center 1 out. Bring up Jeffers. And there's a K chance that's going to just miss by 1. And there's a G4, 2 out. Ty France. And he strikes out. So we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Nolan Arenado will lead it off against Lopez. And walk chance, and that is a walk. So Arenado's on.
Walks, and that wasn't close.
No strategy for Alec Burleson. And he is going to just miss striking out. He's only a 6. That's a 7. And there's a base hit to left. Quick thrown out. Trail runner advances. So Arenado is thrown out. Burleson does get to advance to second. 1 out, runner on second. So we have a throw out on the bases, and now Herrera will bat against Lopez. No strategy. And a righty is going to be a K plus, and that's going to be a strikeout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
And that's going to bring up Jordan Walker. Runner on second, 2 out, no strategy. And the righty is an auto out. And that's a fly to left. So we go top 3. Castro leads it off.
Heavy.
And there is a strikeout that's going to miss. And a base hit. Pass short. So Castro's on, no strategy. Runner on first, nobody out for Miranda. And there's a base hit. Runner goes to third. This is a base hit to right field. First and third, nobody out. Top of the third. Gonna just play back with nobody out. Bader up, first and third, nobody out. No strategy. And there is a strikeout chance that just misses. 12 for an 11. And there's a fly to center. Sacrifice fly roll fails. So we got advance to center field. So that's going to be a sac fly. And the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Runner on first. 1 out. No strategy for Wallner. Top of the order. He's 0 for 1. K chance, struck him out.
Strike, 3 call.
4 for Gray, 2 out. No strategy, Correa. And that is a strikeout. So that's number 5 for Gray.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
But the Twins take a 1-0 lead. Bottom 3, Victor Scott will lead it off. And that is a blank against the lefty. And a fly to right. 1 out for Win. And that is an EB. On a booted ball, but no booted ball on a fly to left. 2 out. Bring up Nootbaar, top of the order. He's 0 for 1. And he misses the K, so he's going to get to put it in play. And he flies to left. So we go top 4, 1-0. Buxton leads it off against Gray. And he strikes out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
So Gray has 6. And make it 7. 7.
The swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Just curious, how many did he strike out in the actual game? Gray had 6 strikeouts in 5 innings in the actual game. So 2 out, nobody on for Jeffers. And he strikes out. Wow, so he got it to side there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 8. So we go bottom 4. Contreras leads off against Lopez. And right-handed, that's a K plus, and that's going to make it 22.
The swing and a miss. He struck him out.
1 out for Donovan. That is Lopez's 3rd strikeout. Lopez had 3 in the game in 5 innings. This walk is going to miss, so Donovan will put it in play. And it's a base hit past second. So runner on first, 1 out, no strategy for Arenado. And he misses the K, so he'll get it to put it in play. And it's a G6, so now we got a double play chance, and it is a double play.
Holy cow, what a double play!
So we go top 5. Sonny Gray down to 10 for the number of batters he can face. France will be the first of those 10 if he makes it that far. Oh, home run chance. Righty, but 20 is going to be too big, so it's going to be blank. And fly to left. 1 out. Castro. Must have got under it, just missed it. Error on a ground ball. And it's a fly to right, so no error. 2 out for Miranda. This game's moving right along. And that's a base hit. It's a clean single. And it's past second base. Runner on first, 2 out. No strategy for Bader. And he strikes out. So Gray gets his 9th.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
We go bottom 5, 1-0. Burleson will lead it off against Lopez. And that is a blank against the lefty. And that's a G6, 1 out. Bring up Herrera. And that's at the ballpark for the first time. He's a right-hand batter. And a G2, a little dribble to the catcher. So 2 out for Walker. Walker's 0 for 1. And that's going to miss on the walk, so he'll put it in play. And he flies to center. Nice, crisp, clean game. 1-0, top of the
Be sure to visit our concession stands.
Gray can still face 6, and Wallner is 0 for 2 with 2 Ks, leading it off. And that's an auto out. Fly to right, 1 out. Bring up Correa. Personally, I like these nice clean games, low scoring. RP 11, so that's no range play. And there's a fly to center, so 2 out for Buxton. And Buxton's right-handed, so that's a clean single. Past first. Runner on first, 2 out, no strategy for Larnach. And that's an auto out. So grounded to first. We go bottom 6, 1-0. Cardinals looking to get something going against Lopez, who can still face 6. Scott will lead it off. He's 0 for 1. And the 10 is going to just be enough for a walk, so they get the lead.
Walks, and that wasn't close.
And he gets the steal, and he's caught. He was a 17, but he's caught with a 20. Now, there is a small chance of a drop. Let's see what happens. Not drop, so no error. So 1 out. So they get the walk. They have a 17 to steal, but they miss it. So 1 out for win. Odds were good on that steal. He's going to miss the walk. So he's going to put it in play. And G4, 2 out. Bring up Newpar. And there's a hit by pitch +1, but he's still going to miss it. He's a 13 +1, but that's a 17, so no hit by pitch. And there's a liner at first, so we go top 7. Gray can face 2 more before we have to start worrying about him. Jeffers will lead it off. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And here's an RP11, but a 14 is no range play. And a righty is a G4, ground ball to second, 1 out. Bring up Ty France, 1-0, top 7, pitcher's duel. Here's a pickoff at the park, so we're just going to go to the park. Ty France, right-handed, is an S+9, so now we got the BR +4 - arm. Batter safe with a double, click with a double.
Everybody clap your hands.
All right, we got a runner on second, 1 out for Castro. Gray is on 0. I'm going to let him try and get Castro. He's pitched well. Strategy. And here's a K chance, and he got him. So that's his 10th.
He struck him out.
Runner on second, 2 out. Let's see if he can get out of the inning against Miranda. And he will with a strikeout. That's going to be his 11th strikeout. So what a performance from Gray. 7th inning stretch, bottom of the 7th. And Contreras will lead it off against Lopez, who can still face 3. And he's going to walk the leadoff hitter again.
Walks, and that wasn't close.
So runner on first, nobody out. This time there's no steal, but he is a 16, so it would have been a good try if he did get the steal. Donovan will be up with no strategy. We'll let Lopez face him. He's pitched well, 2-hitter. K+, and that's going to be just enough. A 15 gets him.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
That's his 4th K. No strategy. 1 out now for Arenado. And here's a possible error on a booted ball. And that's a double to center. And you can have a booted ball on a double to center, but there is no error.
He rocks one to right center field. That'll shoot the gap and go to the wall. And one hops the wall.
On the chart, we got the advance plus trail runner, and the trail runner is going to get to third. So they tie it up. Now with 1 out, they got a runner on third. We're going to have to take Lopez out here, I think. Burleson due up. So who are their lefties? Let's see. Did anybody come into the game? Mostly righties. Just taking a look to see who pitched. Leahy, King, Mycroft, Matan. I think I'm just going to have to go with my own based on who is still in the game. We got Varland, Sands, Jackson, Tupa. So their lefties didn't get into the game that day that are at least available. So I guess we'll go with Colombe. Colombe? Now, do they usually let Burleson hit? He did not get pinch hit for in the game. It's the DH, though. Do we want to see who they have? Burleson. Let's see. Home runs. I'm going to let him hit. Runner on third, 1 out. We're going to bring the infield in. I'm going to let him hit. And let's see what happens. And here's a possible EB again. And a base hit to left. So, and no error on that because it's a hit to the outfield. That base hit is going to give him a 2-1 lead. Let him hit, and he came through. So, runner on first, 1 out. And Herrera will be up. And we're going at the ballpark. Right-hand batter. And a star 6 fly to center. 2 out. That'll bring up Walker. No strategy. Good game. 2-1 bottom 7. Another EB. And another base hit to the outfield. No error again. Again, we got advance plus trail runners. So both runners go up. Second and third. Now Now the second and third, 2 out. Now Scott in center, lefty. See what kind of year he had. So I do not know. 216 with 5 homers. So who do they have that they usually play in the outfield as well? Anybody that pops out? No. So we're going to have to pinch hit maybe and then just put someone else in. Do we want to go for average or do we want to go for power? Good question. Is this guy like the guy from the Dodgers? Is it Pajas? I don't know how he says his name, but we're going to play him. Now the question is, do we change pitchers to a righty? It makes sense. They have a bunch of righties available, and we probably will do that. Let's go to Varland. Try and keep this game close. And we're now going to decide, do we let him hit, or do they have any lefties that we want to go the other way? Ooh, Nolan Gorman. He's got good power. He's only a 205 hitter, though. Let's let this guy hit instead of wasting 2 guys. Second and third, 2 out. They already have a 2-1 lead, so we'll let Varland face, I'm going to call him, I don't know if he says Pajas like the other guy or not, but I'm not sure. I'm not that familiar with him. And there's a walk chance. Righty is going to miss. Oh, I hit K by mistake. It's a walk chance, 4-6, and he misses. Luckily, you can change that. And now in RS5, so here we go. We got to deal with the R because his runner's in scoring position. His R number's 11. That's a 7, and it's going to be an out. He's going to change this S5 to an out. What a big change. This could have driven in 2 runs. Certainly would have driven in 1, but his R number is going to let him change this to an out. So big change there. And now we need a center fielder. Wow, so there you can see the N and R numbers coming into play. Who's a good center fielder? They got the lead. So Scott's still in the game. Bar. Siani didn't play much, but he's a 7 in the outfield. So, put him in for now just because he's a good defender. All right, now Gray is at 0. He's now down. So let's see. Who do they got coming up? Righty, lefty, righty, righty. So let's go to a righty. Gray did his job. Kept the game close. And we'll go to Matan. And Bader will lead it off. It's 2-1, top of the 8th. And there's a wild, so that's a blank. And there's a pop third, 1 out. So that'll bring up Wallner. And he just misses the K. And that is a power result to left against a righty, and that is a double.
And it's a double.
Second, 1 out for Correa. No strategy, and he strikes out. So that's 2. Bring up Buxton. No strategy. And this is at the ballpark. Righty batter. And that's a base hit to right. Runner can't score, though. He has to hold. Advance 6-8 on BR. And he's a 5. First and third, 2 out. What kind of lefties do they have going here? Romero saved 8. Halsey's their big save guy, so we'll go to Romero. I hate having to manage both sides. I really wish there was a computer manager. So now, do we let Larnack hit is the question. Shoot, I wanted to see Larnack's stats. I don't know where, if anywhere, he plays in the field, though. Does he ever play in the field? Or is he just a DH? Real quick, just going to see if I can find him. This is usually how I find stats. Here he is. 250, 17 homers. We'll let him bat. So first and third, 2 out. And Romero comes in to face Larnack, trying to tie this game up. And we get a K chance. Is going to miss with an 11. Got to look on this side now for a lefty. And a G5, and he gets out of it. Wow. Bottom of the 8th. We'll let Varland continue against Wind. Bottom of the 8th inning. K-Chance misses. And as an R, star 2, we ignore the R. There's no runners in scoring position, so that's just an out. That was a big R change, though, in that inning. Wow, 1 out, and that'll bring up Newbar. So again, you see the features of IPA in these games. That's a strikeout. And that'll bring up Contreras. And he's going to miss on the K, so he gets to put it in play. And against a righty, that's a fly to center. So we go top 9.
Remember to get your copy of the souvenir program.
Who is Helsley, right? Ryan Helsley. And he's coming in. Top 9, we got Jeffers, France, and Castro. Let's just real quickly look at their bench for lefties. They don't have much, but they do have Cody Clemens with 19 homers. So where do we want to sneak him in? So we got Jeffers, the catcher. He hit 266 with 9 homers. Ty France is a good hitter. 257, 7 homers. And Castro at second. So he hit 10 homers with 245. Let's let Jeffers lead it off. We might want to sneak in Cody Clemens somewhere. Helsley, K-Chance is going to miss. So Jeffers gets to put it in play. And there's an NS9. And the 19 is going to be too big. So his N is 0. His R is 20. But his N is 0. So he's not going to be able to stop this base hit. And they get the time run on.
Everybody clap your hands.
No strategy. Runner on first. We're going to let France hit. And he's going to strike out. 1 out.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Let's just take a look at Miranda is the third baseman. You know what? We're going to save Clemens and hope we get to Miranda. We're going to let Castro hit. Runner on first. 1 out. Helsley facing Castro. No strategy. Cardinals lead it 2-1. And here's a range play at the park. What a time for this to come up. And now we got a base hit to short, but Wynn. Base hit past short, but Wynn is a 5, so he can rob it. And he does with the 8, the home 8. The home 8 roll saves that. So now we're going to have a G6 and a possible double play.
And that was a fine play.
And the 11 is a double play, and it ends the game.
Holy cow, what a double play!
So the range play, so we saw some cool stuff. We saw the R play there that saved at least 1 run, and now there, a range play takes the hit away, and it turns into a G6, which also turns into a double play that ends the game, and the Cardinals beat Minnesota 2-1. So that was a good game. And we saw some of the cool features of inside pitch advanced in this game. Cardinals win it 2-1. And thanks for watching.